We are messing, we are organizing. Yeah.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 right here. Hello, happy sunny day. What is up? So as you guys know, I moved out of my hometown. I'm in a new space, and the room that I guess is like my filming room slash office slash closet definitely needed a little bit of a spruce up. First off, the colors of the walls are like this dark beige. The actual window in the room is northwest facing, so it doesn't get a lot of light, and it doesn't even have a light in it. So there's a lot of things that need to be done to make it what I want it to be. Now, this room makeover video isn't going to be the most like extreme. It's mainly going to be cosmetics and decorating type of things. So yeah, let's get into it. So these are kind of my inspirations for what I want to do with the space. I mean, the trouble I'm having is I don't want to make like a carbon copy of all the different like rooms that I've had the past couple of years. I mean, I have a lot of the same home decor items, furniture pieces that I am going to be using in this space that I've had for quite a long time, just because it doesn't make sense to like buy new pieces when they're great. I will be going thrifting to thrift some new pieces that I do need. I am going to be getting the walls painted, which for the first time ever, I'm actually going to be hiring someone to paint it. In the last house, I painted 2 big rooms white, and my goodness, it took me like 2 days each, so altogether like 4 days, and the actual finished product was not that good. The, I guess, like accents I already have in the room is my big brown mirror, my gold small mirror, my big clothing rack, my checkered rug, and then this like bookshelf thing. So there's a lot of different, I guess, like colors already going on, and so I kind of just want to take from those and add. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to do on the walls. I don't really want to put up too much artwork just because I am getting it painted, so I kind of want the white walls to, you know, speak for itself but still not be, you know, too bland. So there's going to be a lot of just trying to figure out what my vision is, because I really don't know. Okay, here is like a true before of what the room looked like. This was literally the day that we moved in. This is all of my stuff, so just keep that in mind as I am decorating the room. This is the amount of stuff I own, all of those boxes, and yeah, this is the before. I then obviously for the painters put everything in the middle of the room, so this is, I guess, like another before they painted. Again, they're just painting these beige walls white, and this is what it looks like after it was painted. Again, very still messy. This is when that I took everything out of the middle of the room and just kind of like put it somewhere. And that is what we are now going to be tackling. Basically, I have my 2 racks, and I don't really know if I want them both in the background when I film, just because once I actually add clothing to it, it kind of takes away from the white walls. And in the closet, actually there is a lot of space, and previously I used my clothing racks as like a decorative piece, so not necessarily to like I mean obviously to store clothing, but to actually like decorate it within the season. And so I feel like maybe just having 1 clothing rack, just because then I also have like a little bookshelf. I want my gold mirror in the background, but then I'm also like, where do I put the other clothing rack? And then I have this big bookcase, which I use for all my shoes, which I know is probably a silly thing to use it for, but it's actually proven really nice. I'm just trying to figure out the orientation. And then I have this other little like drawer thing that I want to go into the closet, which I think I will be able to. So from there, I ended up trying to put some stuff in their designated place. Like I said, I have this like drawer system. You'll see it a little bit later, kind of by my actual desk. And I really wanted that to go into the closet because they're kind of big. There's 2 of them basically, as you see. And I was like, wait a second, what if I put one of my clothing racks next to my desk? Because then again, I also have my big massive mirror, and just trying to get like the orientation right, or I guess like location of everything. So I decided I was going to go with that plan. So I took everything off of the other clothing rack and kind of took that and put it over to the other side of the room. And it ended up working out perfectly that my clothing rack is the exact like length, or I guess width between my mirror and my desk. So this clothing rack is going to be like an actual clothing rack, whereas my other one is more for like decoration. This one I'm gonna like actually use for like storage. You'll understand. I know it's a little bit odd. I also forgot to mention this little shelving system thing that I got a couple of months ago that I just like to decorate with things to add, I guess, like personality. A lot of the pieces are thrifted that I've even like had since 2019 that I thrifted, or things that have been gifted to me, things I got on Depop, like, and then some faux plants that I got like 2 years ago. So it's very much about like decorating for, I guess, like my personality. I don't have any shelving or a lot of storage to put any of these pieces in my room, so this little shelving system works absolutely perfect for that. And also, like, it just makes me feel good looking at it because it's just filled with stuff that I love. I will warn you that it does end up getting moved, but all the stuff on there stays the same. Now for my main clothing rack that's going to be like in the background of my videos, I kind of like to use as, I don't know, like for the season, like display like really pretty pieces that I have in my closet. I used to work, I mean years ago, but like I worked at a clothing company or store, and I was told that I wasn't allowed to like dress up mannequins or like do anything with, I guess, like visuals, because specifically I had bad fashion taste. So I use this as like living out that little part of my past of like, yeah, I can decorate with cute clothes, and yeah. So this is like one of my favorite things to do like every season with my clothing rack. Like I said, I have this other clothing rack on the other side of the wall, and this one is an actual, like, I need this to put my clothes on. And so there's no decorative, like nice, I know like it's gonna annoy so many, it's annoying me, maybe it's just me, I don't know, but the fact that like the hangers aren't the same, like for all of them, I've like different kinds, it frustrates me so much, but I just can't be bothered to change them all. Alrighty, now time for the thrift with me portion, but like not really, because honestly, the only thing I really needed was a floor lamp or some sort of lamp. I was looking at all the stuff I owned, like home decor wise, and because I've just thrifted so much of it the past couple years, I didn't really need anything. And I did go to more thrift stores. In this clip, I'm only showing one thrift store because this was like the last one I went to try to find a lamp and all that jazz, which I ended up not finding anyone. That one's really cute, love the color, but there was something wrong with the switch. But anyway, I'd been going to thrift stores almost every single day, and I just didn't see the reason to like film it because I would go in, look at the lamps, and then leave. So this like took 2 weeks, and this was the last thrift store I ended up going, and I didn't end up finding anything, sadly. Super cute stuff, but nothing part of my like theme to the room, you know? So as you all saw, I went to multiple thrift stores to try to find a lamp, and I just couldn't. And so I was looking back at Facebook Marketplace. Oh, I guess you can see it. I was looking back at, I mean, if you've seen my other video, then you've already seen it before. But anyway, I was looking up at Facebook Marketplace, and there was this listing for this plaster floor lamp, because that's what I really, really wanted, was like a proper floor lamp. And it had been up there for a while, and so I was like, you know what, like, let me just send a message, because the price was a little bit, not a little bit, a lot more than I was personally willing to spend. And there were other ones like it in a similar pricing. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna see what the wiggle room is like when it comes to price, especially because it had been on there for a while. I know some people can get these lamps for like $10 at the thrift store. My one friend got it for $150 on Facebook Marketplace, and this one was going to be $300, which is so freaking much. But also, floor lamps are expensive. I did not realize that, and I feel like so many floor lamps are so ugly that like this was the one that I've actually really liked. So I ended up going and saying, cool, awesome, I will do it. The seller was so nice. Just the whole experience made it worth it personally. Sorry for the boxes, but look at how pretty she is. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. And the good part is it's quite a neutral, I mean, it's white, so it's quite a neutral lamp where I'm literally gonna have this forever. I'm pretty happy about it. Since I'm already filming, which I'm gonna show like the lamp in all its glory and like what I end up doing with it, I think tomorrow. But something I've been putting off for quite a long time is what I'm gonna do with this wall. Honestly, I don't really want to fill up the walls that much because I paid to get them painted white. I kind of want to, definitely not minimalism, let me tell you that, but I don't want to do what I usually do, which is just putting like literally so much on the walls and like, I guess just like clutter decluttering everything, which I love, but I kind of want to like pull that back a little bit, specifically with this room, just because I also don't want to do like a carbon copy of all my other offices. I want it to be a little bit, I mean, it's gonna basically be the same because I have all the same stuff. But anyway, I am gonna put my like photo wall, or I used to have it in the background of my videos. This won't be in the background, but it's also like the photos are for me and memories. So I'm gonna go get all my photos, and I'm trying to think, do I do the full way? It's kind of a large amount of wall. Basically put all of them so they didn't get destroyed in my little notebook. I changed my mind. I put up all the photos and then I was like, honestly, there's actually a wall that it would look better on. So I'm gonna take them down. I don't think all of them, maybe just a couple. I don't know, I'll see. Hello, yes, I am in fact in my pajamas. It's been kind of a mess, I know. But basically, this kind of angle I think is gonna be my like quote unquote filming background. I moved my like big bookcase because originally I was like, maybe I'll like take it down because I don't have enough room for it, but then I was like, wait, it fits in this corner perfectly. So I originally put all my shoes in my closet. Now I'm gonna take all my shoes out and put it on that bookshelf, and then I think I'm going to put my lamp right over here. We are messing, we are organizing, yeah. And little Salem is here with me to help. Huh, buddy? Like, how perfect. It fits amazing. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Hi. Yeah, so I was decorating the rest of the room and I just didn't film it. So now for the room tour. Here we are in the entrance. I don't know why I did a down angle. I feel like that looks a little bit odd. That looks better. It just felt like you were staring at my feet. Firstly, when you come into this room, obviously you have the main door. You also have the bathroom door. I'm not gonna be showing it just because it's a bathroom and it's also filled with my other lights. I don't know if you'll be able to even see, but that's what it is. Bathroom tour. The only thing I actually did to this area was hang up this poster I had gotten back in August. Mainly put it there just because there's an electricity box, I'm pretty sure. Just like this gray box with this beautiful, you know, white paint. I was like, no, we have to cover that. And then it was just kind of awkward. And so I was like, oh, hey, I have this also originally from Etsy, and there was just no place really that made sense to hang it up anywhere. And so I was like, okay, this works. I kind of love the idea of like massive artwork, or I guess like posters or whatever, just on the ground. I don't know. Right next to that, we have this little corner. I guess I'll shut this door just for right now. This is my closet, which we will get into, but we have this little corner, and I kind of went back and forth of what to put here, but I do really like what I did. First off, I put the photos I was originally gonna put by my computer right here, just because it was just a blank wall, and like, yes, there are a lot of blank walls in this room, but I was like, it does kind of work perfectly right there. And so yeah, obviously I have my beautiful lamp. Oh, I love it so much. Like I never thought I would love a lamp, but like I love a lamp. It also has been so nice for the nights that I'm like still editing and it's like 9 p.m. and it's completely dark in this room, because this is the only light that I have that at least I have light. There are some things that maybe down the line I'll add to this room, but it doesn't make sense in like waiting to make this video, because I would be probably waiting for like 6 months until I had like a solid plan, because I may keep it exactly how it is the entire time we are in this apartment, or I may just add some stuff, but I really focused on using what I already had. I mean, I think this is the only thing that I bought at all. Like, I mean, thrifted obviously, but it's the only thing I bought for this room. So everything else I already had. Next to that, we have this bookshelf, which, like I said, I have just things that I just collected over the past couple of years. One thing you will notice is all of my plants are fake. Some of them are thrifted, some of them are like hand-me-downs. Like I literally have a plant that I think is older than me that my dad had in his office like my entire life, and he ended up just like giving it to me, and it's an artificial plant. So yeah, I've gotten them from random places. I would love to own real plants, but my cats will eat them. Like they just eat the weirdest stuff. So it works better just for like safety and like health of them. Yeah, there's just a lot of cute little pieces on this little bookshelf that I absolutely love. This is like one of my favorite home decor items. I remember sending it to my sister and her being like, why would you buy that? And I was like, why wouldn't I buy it? I have a thing for like things that look like food that aren't food. It just makes me so happy. I usually have this store completely open just because the cats love my closet. They love closets in general, but this is my closet. And I will say, I thought it was gonna be a lot smaller than the last closet I had in an apartment like 2 years ago, but it's actually really big. I don't know, I feel like the way that they designed the closet was really intentional. Well, and also I do have some like drawers and stuff. So like maybe if I didn't have the drawers, I'd be saying something different. I have my little over the door storage thing. I have like different totes, bags. I keep my belts here. Okay, now into the actual depths of my closet. As you can see, there's a big emptiness right there again, so the cats can jump and then jump up, and the entire top is completely empty again for my cats to sleep up there. So I've definitely kept a lot of the, you know, storage space open again for them that I could utilize, but actually I feel pretty good with the way that I've done it. I have my dresses over here. I have long dresses, short dresses. Right here I have some of my trousers, skirts, basically anything where like I don't want it to get wrinkled, I put here. I have some of my sweaters over in this corner right here, and then I have all my crew necks and jackets, and then more jackets. I have a lot of jackets. Doesn't make any sense for somebody that lives in Southern California. No, it does not. Right next to my jackets, I do have a couple of shoes here, and then I also have different little crates of like socks, underwear, and it's really nice that they basically have these shelves built in that I was like, oh, I can just get like a crate or like some sort of box to then put in there. So that's really nice. Like I've already said, I have these drawers that I just got from Target like a year-ish ago or something. I have 2 of them, and I have like some trousers, pants in here. I have my swimsuits. I have 2 like big things of my Christmas crew necks and sweaters. Right next to that is kind of chaotic. It's not very organized, but again, there actually is a lot of storage in this closet. And so, you know, I have luggage, I have lighting equipment, I have like a computer box, and right under my dresses, I actually have like a small shoe rack, and it's basically like completely covered, but it's there. And these are shoes that I don't really take out very often, so it doesn't really matter that it's kind of just like, you know, to the side. You know, there's something about my shoe bookshelf storage thing that brings me so much joy. Like I don't really collect things, but I guess my shoes, it's kind of like a collection in a way. Again, literally making videos, fashion videos and all that jazz is my job, and most of them are secondhand that I got from like Depop. Like all 3 of these 3 platform boots on top I've gotten from Depop, which is awesome. I guess it does work as a decor piece. Like shoes, they are art in my opinion. Talking about clothing being, or I guess clothing fashion being art, we have my first clothing rack. I bought both of my clothing racks from Etsy. No matter what space I'm in, especially if there's not a lot of clothing storage, I'm like good because I have these, and I love a good double-decker clothing rack. It's just such a cool thing. And so this one's definitely more decorated than the other one, like I've said, just because this is the one that's in the background of my videos. I have some denim, obviously my strawberry cardigan. This is like my pride and joy. And I also have this cute little disco ball planter. I thrifted this, man, I think it was in December 2021, and it was like $2. I do have some fake plants in it. I guess I haven't even really like talked about the fact that, I mean I have, but like, yeah, the walls are white, which 100% makes such a big difference. Like that was one thing I knew I needed to do in this room, and obviously the biggest makeover part of it. Next to that, I have this little fake plant corner, and oh, I guess I forgot to say I have little fairy lights. I love a good fairy light. I do have my beautiful gold mirror that I thrifted almost like 2 years ago. I'm sad because I want it to obviously be out and about, but because of, again, my artificial lights being out when I'm filming, you can then see them in the reflection, and I just didn't like it. So it's being covered, but it is here and I treasure it so much. I do feel a little bit conflicted right next to that. I have like this empty corner and just empty wall space. And I'm like considering putting something here, but also this is where my lighting goes when I'm not filming. And so I kind of can't have anything over here because my lights need to go here. But technically I have this cute little London print that I've had for a while. I just use that to cover the outlets because they're just kind of ugly. I have this plant, like I said, that's basically older than me. I am considering like maybe putting some posters, but like I think it's also a good idea for me to have just like a blank small white like wall portion of my room. I mean, it kind of like looks odd that like everywhere else is decorated except for right here. It works for what it needs. I have my cute little heart cat tree that the cats absolutely love. Although I think I need to get another cat tree for this room because they don't like to share. Well, like Autumn doesn't like to share. So when she's on it and Salem tries to sit on one of the heart shelves, she like attacks him. So I feel like I have to get another cat tree. In the little corner, we have my desk area, and I decided to put just some artwork that I had in my other room. I do want to get more stuff for it just because it is a little bit empty, and I feel like it is really cute being at my desk and like looking up and being like, ooh, so cute. Especially because my desk can't have a lot of stuff on it. Number one, I'm really messy, and if I start putting stuff on it, it's just gonna become a mess. Also, Salem really likes to lay on it and like sleep. But the main things I have on my desk are my computer, obviously, these cute little coasters I got from Etsy. They are vintage. Another thing I have is Winnie the Pooh little cup for all of my pens. This desk is like 3 or 4 years old. It's the basic IKEA one, but it does the job that needs to be done. Here is my other clothing rack that I talked about. I have my tank tops, my sweater vests, my jeans, all of my jeans. Obviously I had some jeans over there, but my jeans collection is right there. T-shirts, button-ups, you know, kind of basically all of my tops right here. And then the beautiful, amazing mirror right here that I actually thrifted when I did my come thrift with me for a wedding dress. I think in 2020, like the beginning of like literally January 2020. One of my favorite pieces I've ever thrifted. The wood is gorgeous. It is massive. Lastly, probably the biggest like decor piece or color piece is my rug. I got this a couple of months ago. I knew I wanted to get a massive rug for anywhere that we move because I have fallen in love with rugs. They're just amazing. And I specifically wanted a pink checkered one. I feel like it looks a lot better on camera than, I guess it's almost like a tan or a beige coloring of the carpet. I think it just like makes it look a little bit better. Yes, I'm sure everyone and their moms owns this kind of rug, but I do not care. Even if checkered goes out of style, which I'm pretty sure it's like starting to go out of style, I don't care. Personally, I think it is timeless, at least for my personal style, and that's all that matters. Alrighty, that was my room makeover slash room tour. It's cool because this is now gonna be my filming background for the next year and kind of this chapter of my life. So if you like to see my face again and also my room again, then make sure to subscribe right down below and hit the little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is alexsunshine83. I will see you in my next video, and I hope you have a super sunny day. Bye!